Okay, so now I want to show you how to add your custom domain, so your custom URL to your Teachable website and your Teachable sales page and your Teachable course. Because by default, there's the Teachable name inside of your URL. So if you go to the sales page here, you can see that on the top, it says YouTube Ranking Academy 1. 1 is because somebody already has YouTube Ranking Academy, so they add a 1 at the end. .teachable.com. So this doesn't really look nice and professional or legit. So what I would recommend to do is to purchase a domain. Probably many of you already have a domain, and put your course on a subdomain or maybe on an entire domain that is dedicated to your course. So I'm going to show you how to add your domain to your Teachable course. So to do that, we go to the side menu here on the top left side. And we're actually going to go through the entire menu here, but we've already checked out the theme settings. So we're going to go to the domain settings now. And as you can see here, this is the current URL. So https youtubeраnkingacademy1.teachable.com. So you could just change this part of the course. So maybe I could say YouTube ranking masterclass, whatever. And then, but it would still say .teachable.com. So let's confirm that real quick. What I want to do actually is something like courses maybe youtubeacademy.com if your domain is YouTube Academy. Now in this example, I'm going to use a domain that I have that is called Maddox Tutorials, and I'm going to put that course on courses.maddoxtutorials.com, which is a subdomain. So what we can do is click on Add Domain at the top right, and then type in the domain that you want your course to be on. So in my case, it would be courses.maddoxtutorials.com. Click on Add Domain. Oh, actually, this domain I already have done this before. That's why this doesn't work. So let's say course.maddoxtutorials.com. Click on Add Domain. And now we have this new domain, but it doesn't work yet. What we have to do is add a so-called Cname Record in our domain registrar provider. Now, depending on what kind of provider you have to do this a bit different. So what I would recommend you do is click on Learn More here, and then they have tutorials for how to add the Cname record depending on your provider. So here, let's click on custom subdomain, and then you can choose your provider here. In my case, I have Bluehost, so I would just click on Bluehost, and then they explain exactly how I would need to do this. I already have read this, so I'm going to show you how to do it with Bluehost. So on Bluehost, I just go to my domains right here. Then I go to the Maddox Tutorials domain here, go to DNS settings. And then I just scroll down and look for Cname. As you can see right here, click on Add Record. And then host record is just the first part of my subdomain. So this would be course. Points to, now this is the name of your current Teachable URL. So in my case, this would be this one right here, YouTube Ranking Academy 1.teachable.com. So I have to copy this, then go back to Bluehost and just paste it in here, points to, and then click on Save. And then it will take a couple of hours until this is propagated through the internet, and then it will work. And then it will show you here that this domain is now available, and you can make this domain as your primary domain for your course. Just come back here maybe like tomorrow or a couple of hours later, and then change your domain from this one to this one, and then you can send people to this domain, and then everything will basically be under your branded custom domain.